Heavy rains and flooding have killed at least 306 people in South Africa's eastern KwaZulu-Natal province, including the city of Durban, and more rainstorms are forecast in the coming days. The death toll is expected to rise as scores of people, including whole families, are missing, officials said Thursday. The persistent rains have wreaked havoc in the province, destroying homes, collapsing buildings and washing away major roads. The damage to Durban and the surrounding eThekwini metropolitan area is estimated at $52 million, eThekwini Mayor Mxolosi Khanda said Thursday. At least 120 schools have been flooded, causing damage estimated at more than $26 million and bringing officials to temporarily close all schools in the province. At least 18 students and one teacher from various schools have died in the floods, Education Minister Angie Motshega said. This is a catastrophe and the damage is unprecedented. What is even more worrying is that more rain is expected in the same areas that are already affected, Motshega said in a statement issued Thursday. This disaster is part of climate change. It is telling us that climate change is serious. It is here, Mr. Ramaphosa said as he visited flooded areas of Durban and the surrounding eThekwini metropolitan area. You're not alone. We'll do everything in our power to see how we can help. Even though your hearts are in pain, we're here for you, he added. We no longer can postpone what we need to do, and the measures we need to take to deal with climate change. The death toll is expected to continue rising as search and rescue operations continue in KwaZulu-Natal province, officials said. Mr. Ramaphosa said the whole province would be declared a disaster area. Residents were forced to flee as homes were swept away, buildings collapsed and roads were torn up. Durban port was flooded and shipping containers were swept away into a jumbled heap. Authorities were also seeking to restore electricity to large parts of the province after heavy flooding at various power stations. Rescue efforts by the South African National Defence Force were delayed as the military's air wing was also affected by the floods, General Rudzani Mafwanya said. The military was able to deploy personnel and helicopters around the province on Wednesday, he said. Shipping containers were carried away in floodwaters, supplied, AP. Some areas recorded daily rainfall totals in excess of 160 millimeters, the country's weather bureau said. Forecasters warned of continued wind and rain and the risk of continued flooding in KwaZulu-Natal and other provinces over the upcoming Easter weekend. South Africa's Eastern Cape, Free State and Northwest provinces could be affected, it said. Africa's southeastern coast is on the front line of seaborne weather systems that scientists believe are being intensified by global warming. South Africa's northern neighbor Mozambique has suffered a series of devastating floods over the past decade, including one last month that killed more than 50 people. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That's the end of this video.